lifestyle's been freezing cold like the diamonds in they chain, no lab-grown stones. JimmyBoi, you been baller, sit on the throne. Ain't never sold shit, clone, get your ass on. That bullshit is for the rodeo, it don't belong. Blowing on that donut beat pack from the biggest bone. From K-Town to H-Town, they hold it down. Internationally respected, you see the crowns. Dust Brothers and Theme Kings, we all hustlers. Been ballin' like JimmyBoi was feeding customers. Cold as ice, the block coming cop from us. Realest podcast in the world that can't fuck with us. Yeah, this lifestyle we live, man, it's cold as ice. We took a chance to ball, now we set the price. Yeah, this lifestyle we live, man, it's cold as ice. We took a chance to ball, now we setting the price. Let's get it.
Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to the world famous Cold as Ice podcast. We got another brand new banger for you. We were off for 2 weeks, but we are back, coming to you live from the flames of Southern California via H-Town. I'm one of your hosts, Ben Baller, not Ben Humble. Down south, we got my boy, my dog, my gentleman.
Y'all know what it is, man. Jimmy the Gent, H-Town's finest, H-Town's flyers, the hustler's choice, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is, man. But we're live here doing the Diz Cold as Ice pod. Y'all know, man. The ones, the onlys, number one producers, Dust Brothers, Miles and Jordan, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Original theme music by Illegal Cartel. Don't get no better, two birds of a feather. Huh.
Yeah, man. So shit, it is technically, it's the 31st, right? And then we're about to enter February. This month flew the fuck by, right? Before we even begin the show, I need to send out a rest in peace, rest in paradise. My deepest condolences to the Flores family. Rest in peace to my boy Ken Flores.
Yes, sir.
Gone too soon, man. 28 years old. A lot of promise. Funny motherfucker. My heart goes out to Renee Vaca. Ken, you'll be missed, bro. It's a really sad situation.
No, definitely, man. For sure. Condolences to the family. I gotta say, I was blessed to be able to witness a couple of his shows. Really shout out to, Renee, Ralph, everybody on that side, the closest to him, friends and family, everything, man. Prayers go to all y'all, for real.
Yeah, and while we, I want to get a little bit of the dark shit out the way. We get into some crazy shit. A lot has happened in the last 2 weeks. When we were talking about the last episode that we had, 100-mile-per-hour winds were hitting Los Angeles. It was getting real ugly. And then something that never in a million years could I fathom would happen to my city. Altadena, shout out to DJ Homicide, and Palisades has lost a ridiculous amount of structures and homes, businesses, people's homes. We're talking about a lower to middle class area to a very upper class area, but not like Palisades is something very dear to my heart since I was a kid, and I don't want to get into that now, but we're talking close to $300 billion in damage. There has never been anything in America that has hit this type of destruction, and it just sucks. Condolences to my cousin Anita Coe. She lost her house. My brother Nick Adler lost his crib. A lot of people, I can't even begin. An old friend of mine, John, and his wife Dekla, they just came to my store and said that they lost their home. My boy Brian Greenberg and Jamie Chung, they lost their crib in Altadena. I had about 15 close friends who had lost their homes, and there was, hundreds. My boy Spencer Pratt and his wife Heidi doing incredible things during this fire. By the way, just so you know, the fires are still fucked up. And there was just recently a fire in Valencia. And it's just a really, really messed up time, man. And it's just unfortunate. I can't even imagine the people who go to Palisades High School or the other high schools out there. A lot of memories in that entire area. Even the Genesis PGA tournament was changed, had to change venues. Now it's being played at Torrey next week. And I just got back from Torrey Pines. But yeah, man, this is just really fucked up. And now to even make things worse, last night, a fucking plane crashed in Washington, D.C. I'm not going to come with any conspiracy things. A Black Hawk helicopter, You're talking about the highest level of aviation, military people flying this shit. A commercial American airline flight with 67 souls on it coming from Wichita, Kansas, flying into DC airport. And you're telling me air traffic control didn't see this from, I mean, as late as 10, 15 minutes coming in. It's just crazy. You know, back in the day, for those of you who know I was in a motorcycle gang, Cocky Riders, if we was ever getting run by the, chased by the cops, what was the first thing we would do? We would think, how far are we from LAX? Because we know that the LAPD choppers cannot fly over LAX. So we'd smash through the backside of Pershing, and they got like a certain limit. They can't go lower than, or higher than 200 feet or whatever it is. And so there's too much, it's restricted airspace. So we knew we was good from there. Then we crashed through either Marina Del Rey or whatever, or we, passed through or whatever, El Segundo, even though that's a really heavy police town. So a lot of cops live in El Segundo. But yeah, man, it just doesn't make any sense. There's all this bullshit that's going on. So I just want to, again, send, some prayers and some positive thoughts to all the people that lost their lives. There've been some Olympic gymnasts, figure skaters that were dead. And the news is so invasive. They had this guy at the airport. They interviewed him on the news, and he was saying, yeah, my girlfriend's on the flight. I texted her 20 minutes ago. And then they asked the dude sitting at the airport, can we see your phone? Can you show us a text message? And he's like in distraught. He's waiting for his girlfriend to arrive. Look, I understand people want receipts and people don't think you're making up stories, but how the fuck you ask a dude who just lost his girlfriend to see his phone? Like, the fuck is wrong with people, man? And it's just...
Yeah, man.
Weird shit, man. People die. It's like people on Ken's page, like, yo, how'd he die? Oh, he was doing that. Yeah, yo, he was doing... But shut the fuck up, bro. Regardless, man, there's obvious things you could see at Ken and be like, all right, well, but dog, he lived his life, he did his thing, and man, look, nobody knows when you're gonna go. Now, only God knows when your time is up, but you can gamble with your life, bro. I know I've put my life on the motherfucking craps table many times. I'm sure you have too, right?
For sure.
So take care of your health. Definitely. Health is wealth. Understand that first. Anyways, Jimmy, what's going on, bro? What's your last 2 weeks been like, dog? Talk to me.
Man, it's been good, bro. It's been good, definitely. I've been spending the last 2 weeks out the country, really just being a mix of work and pleasure. Got to visit some places I ain't never been to, such as South Korea, Tokyo, created some new experiences, getting back in my groove, bro. Really just ready to push that pedal to the metal, like I said before, really just getting on and popping for 2025. We're going all the way live, but like you said.
Hold on, dog. You was in Korea. Mm-hmm. Any places that you could think of and like you can remember that you ate at?
I can't remember the name of the restaurant, man. My boy Mark Twan and Bam Bam, shout out to Got7, they just dropped a new album. Shout out to Jackson Wang too.
Yeah, my little bros.
They took me to a restaurant. It's a Korean restaurant. I forgot the name of it, and it's all in Korean anyway. So it's like, it was funny when they sent me the address and the name, and I'm just like, how do I do this? Do I just copy and paste it, because I couldn't read it or nothing, bro?
Well,
but it was a
was it a Korean barbecue house or was it a traditional Korean restaurant?
Yeah, it was a Korean barbecue house.
Okay, so it was a gogi chip. Were you guys in Gangnam? Were you in Apgujeong? Were you in Cheongdam?
We're in Gangnam. We're in Gangnam.
You know what part you were? Rodeo? What?
Nah, but let me see. Hold on real quick. I think I might have the name on it right now.
Where'd you stay at?
I stayed at the JW Marriott.
Okay, really nice. Right there in the middle of Gangnam. Yeah, you're right in the district. Right there in the middle. It's a good spot. A lot of clubs right over there, everything. So you told the dudes that you knew me, right? Because those are my little brothers.
Yeah, definitely. I've known him for a good 5 or 6 years. So when I originally met them, Jackson already, he was just like, Ben's my brother, like family. So that was definitely, you know what I mean?
Okay. Did you get to see them perform at all or no?
No. I literally was there for a 1-day layover, bro. So, we got to really.
Oh, you was just there for a day?
Yeah, I was literally there for a day, so we had dinner, hung out, and Bam Bam had to fly to Paris the next day. He was doing the Louis Vuitton fashion show, Fashion Week and everything. So I really just kicked it with Mark and some of his homies, They took me out after. We went to a little, fly bar spot and things like that, man. And really just kick back, man. Really just.
Okay, so you didn't get to soak in like the real Korean culture. One day you can't do it, dog. Korea's crazy, bro.
No,
like,
definitely.
It might even take 3 days just to kind of soak in just a little bit of like, it's just a lot to absorb in one time. Like people don't think, they don't know that Seoul, downtown Gangnam is like Tokyo, bro. That shit is crazy out there, bro. It's a lot. But the thing about Korea is I would put Korea up there with China, and you would think China of all places, they'll be more English friendly. Korea and China are two of the least English friendly countries in Asia, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like you go to the Philippines and motherfuckers speak English more than anything, right? In fact, people from Korea go to Philippines to learn how to speak English. You go to Japan and it's bad, but there's definitely a lot of English speaking people in Japan you could get around. But what's it like in Vietnam, bro? How good? I mean, I don't remember much, but I do know that I had a translator. How do you think Vietnamese people with English is?
It's the same way pretty much, bro, unless you hang out in like the tourist areas, you know what I mean? But the good part with Vietnam is like, the words that we use we use the American alphabet, you know what I mean? So it makes it a lot easier as far as like trying to get around or even try to sound out the areas you're going to, and they can kind of get an idea. Definitely a lot easier, I feel, it being in Vietnam.
One of the smartest apps you could have on your phone in 2025 is Upside. Upside gives you the power to earn more on the stuff you buy all the time. Whether you're filling up your tank, going out to eat, or shopping for groceries, the Upside app lets you earn cash back on every purchase. Upside users are making as much as $280 a year. The free Upside app gets you cash back on daily essentials like gas, groceries, and dining. There are over 100,000 gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants on the Upside app, ensuring that cash back is always just around the corner. You can earn an average of 8% on restaurant and grocery purchases. And the best part, you can even stack your Upside cash back on top of your credit and debit card rewards. Download the free Upside app and use promo code COLDASICE to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. Think, that's an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas using promo code COLDASICE. What else you do out there, dog? How long you was in Tokyo for?
So Tokyo, I was there for a day too. I mainly spent most of the time in Phuket and Vietnam, you know what I mean? But like in Korea, like I said, spent the day there, really kicked it. Got to go check out one of the pop-ups that, Murakami and Louis Vuitton had. Definitely a nice experience, bro. Really seeing how they really creating these pop-ups and how they got like the
vending machine.
Like the
you do that or no?
Yeah, I did the vending machine. Seeing they had a little workstation where they're like working on the bags, and it was cool.
So
bro.
you went to the one in Harajuku
really cool.
then, the pop-up in Harajuku, yeah?
No, I went to the one in Seoul,
Ginza?
Korea.
Oh! You didn't go to the one in Tokyo.
It was Dosan.
Yeah.
Dosan Louis Vuitton, yeah. So
yeah,
that was
Cheongdam.
really cool, bro. Definitely, yeah. So I got to play with the little machine and everything like that. It was cool. Then from there, I went to Thailand. Went to Phuket.
When you was in Thailand, you get your dick sucked by a tranny or no?
No, sir.
Did you get your dick sucked by? Tell me you got your dick sucked anywhere in Asia.
Nah, bro. Bro, you know this about me already. Why we always got to go through this, bro? You remember? I'm a certified lover boy, bro. I got to get to know them. I got to talk to them for a couple of days. You know what I mean? I got to understand them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I got to like them. But no, man, I went to Phuket, you know what I mean? This ain't my first time, but it was
That was your
definitely
first time, Phuket?
No, it wasn't my first time. This was my second time, but this was my first time ever going to a EDM festival.
Oh,
because they did EDC Thailand for the first time. So I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It was definitely an experience. Definitely, man. It was definitely an experience. It was cool to see.
You was like the oldest guy there?
No, there was a lot older dudes, bro. It was a lot older dudes. And I never wanted to go to any EDM concerts in the US, bro, because I'll never forget. I forgot the name of it, bro, but they used to throw that big EDM rave in downtown LA back in the day where they would shut down like 4 blocks. I forgot the name of it, bro. But It was
Bro,
that
what are you talking
big,
about? EDC started in Los Angeles, bro. It's my boy.
No, but not EDC. It was something else. But in downtown LA, they'll shut off like 4 blocks, and they'll
what,
just,
like Insomniac?
Man, I don't think it's.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking. I just can't remember because it was like 06, 07, 08, 09. But it was like,
those days I remember.
yeah. But my boy Pasquale.
And the reason why.
By the way, this is the crazy part. Pasquale, who owns EDC, he owns Insomniac, he owns all the EDC, the entire branding. Pasquale was born and raised in fucking Palisades. That's just a crazy thing. Anyways, going on.
Yeah, so with this story, bro, I went to the reason why I say I never go to one in the U.S. I remember going there with a bunch of my friends, like, hey, we're gonna go check it out. And we walking around, and I like 2 people noticed me, and they came up like, oh, can I take a picture? I was like, of course, you know what I mean? We took pictures, everything. They left. I'm standing around, bro. Next thing you know, those 2 people bring back like 10 more people. Oh, JimmyBoi, they all have it, they all feeling good, you know what I mean? They're under the influence, having a good time. So I'm like, it's all good. Taking pictures, everything like that. They leave, come back. 30 more people come, bro. Literally, we ended up getting chased out of that place. Like 50, 60 people just running after me.
Who was you with in Thailand?
I just want my boy Los. I want my boy Los, and I met some of my friends out there, you know what I mean? That was out there for EDC and stuff.
Okay, let me ask you a question, bro. Out of all the Asian countries, races, everything, Laos, Vietnam, China, Philippines, Korea, Japan, China, all that shit. What Asian country got the most fucked up last names?
I'd say Cambodians or...
Cambodians?
Basically Cambodians, yeah. Laos Cambodians. They got the really long...
Dog, I think it's Thai.
Like,
dog, Thai people got...
Thai's saying.
Dog, Thai's got... I seen a Thai girl's last name, 23 letters, had like 7 consonants in it. I was trying to pronounce this motherfucker's name. That shit sound like...
Bro, but that's the thing though. So like Thai, Laos, Cambodian, they're pretty much the same, bro. That's why they have like the New Year together, all that. Like, bro, their last names is you can't pronounce it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's got
bro,
so many letters.
No offense. What language out of all the Asian languages? Now look, I know you're Vietnamese, bro, and me personally, dog, Vietnamese, man, them motherfuckers be saying some crazy shit. You guys have the fucking, the air fuck one. I'm saying, what Asian accent and language you think is just the funniest one to listen to?
The craziest one to listen to, bro. Like, bro, like honestly, like I would say the ones that you don't hear the most of, like, how you pronounce them, like Khmer, you know what I mean? They're like Cambodian people, like,
yeah.
It's
like
just very
Hmong,
short.
like Hmong people?
Yeah, Hmong or Khmer or Khmer, like it just, it's
you don't know what the
so
fuck
foreign.
they're saying, bro.
Yeah, because it's just like, like I can't even, because it's like we grow it up, we hear Chinese people talk here and there, you know what I mean? Or we hear Korean talk Japanese. So it's like, okay, but it's like when you hear something that's totally like, and it's you call it foreign, but it's like we're fucking foreign.
Cambodian and Thai people, bro. When I hear Thai people talk, that shit sound crazy as fuck to me, bro. Let me ask you a question, bro. You like Thai food?
Yeah, I like Thai food.
Do you like Thai's tea? That little like oranges.
Yeah, Thai tea. But I love Thai coffee better.
Yeah, dog. I don't like Thai food. I don't like Thai coffee.
Yeah? Why? Because what is it? Like the spice or what is it?
I just don't really like coconut, bro. And a lot of that shit got coconut. I don't really like the papaya salad, all that shit. I don't really fuck with all that. It's crazy, but like Thai language is the one that kind of fuck with me the most. People like, oh man, fuck you. Dog, I love Thai people. Fuck you. But, when you think about it, you're right. Because when you hear like Filipinos talk, it's a lot of Spanish in Tagalog. When you hear Indonesia or like Malaysia, it almost sounds like they speak in Tagalog in a way too. It's kind of somewhat familiar. When I hear Vietnamese, it's very distinct. It is what it is. But yeah, when you hear Cambodians and Thai people talk, man, it's a different. Do Laos people speak Vietnamese or what do they speak?
No, they don't. They speak Laos. They speak Laos.
Yeah, I don't know, dog.
Laos is kind of like Thai. You know what I mean? It's kind of similar. I think there's a lot of words that are like the same. I feel like Cambodian, there are a lot of Cambodian words or things similar to Vietnamese words. Yeah, but bro, hold on real quick. Was it your birthday last week, bro?
Yeah, man. Yeah, my birthday was
You
just a few
turned like
days ago, bro.
62 or something, right? Like,
Yeah, man, it was my birthday. Dog, I don't really celebrate my birthday like that, right?
but I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Low key, I be getting butthurt sometimes, bro. Like, I feel like I don't be getting an invite or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be wanting to just hang out with you on your birthday too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
shit.
I just be doing like 6 people, bro. I be doing it real light, man. We're just with the kids, you know what I'm saying? So like, you get the 40th, the 45th, and the 50th, but never like you was at a few of them, right?
No, I remember.
This one was
definitely.
real light, dog. I think what we do, Dave and Buster, shout to Popeye. They opened
Popeye, for real.
they remodeled the entire Santa Anita Arcadia location, and it don't even look like Dave and Buster's anymore. It looks like a fucking, almost like a furniture IKEA. Like, it's so clean. And they got these new rooms. They got so much fly shit. They got one in Orange too. I'm gonna do a subscriber meet up there soon. But they did that. So we just kind of just chilled out there, watched the games, kicked it. And then on my birthday, every day my girl had did something different. She had did like flowers and she decorated the bedroom. Then the next day we came downstairs and there was happy birthday and 52 balloons and whatever. And then my favorite cake is LA iconic, just a iconic cake place called Hanson's Cakes. In fact, every time John Mayer does a show, he does. In fact, any concert at the legendary Forum, what is it? The Kia Forum now, was always the Great Western Forum, the original Forum. They do Hanson's Cake. It's right on Fairfax and just south of Olympic. And Hanson's Cake is my favorite cake, dog. They could do the best cake. My 50th birthday, they did the crazy cake. And then this one, my girl did a really fly cake for that. And then we just chilled, dog. I didn't do. She took me to the Polo Lounge. It's kind of like an annual, it's like a thing I've been doing for the last 20-something, 30 years. I go to the Polo Lounge, and they always show love over there, bro. They fucking, I got a latte. You get a latte at a restaurant, they put like a little, like a tea leaf, or like they do a little, they do a little, like little design on top of the foam.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker every time I go in there, they put a BB logo in there. I don't know how the fuck they do it, but that's pretty talented, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's fire.
My birthday was chill, dog. I didn't really, really get no gifts or nothing, you know what I'm saying? It was just, everything was pretty chill, dog. It was really nothing crazy, dog. I will say this. Let me give a PSA to everyone listening to this show right now. I am not the divorce whisperer. Everyone want to hit me that's going through a divorce, and I pray for you guys. I'm sorry you guys are going through a fucked up time, but I mean, my situation is probably worse than most. But to be honest with you, I don't want to reflect on it no more. I've moved on. My shit is done and over. I turned a new chapter. I've turned a new page. I'm in a different direction. I am living my best life right now and having a great time. So sorry. I just, man, unless you fam, dog, I got no advice for you, bro. Like, this shit is just not really, no. I can't get into it, dog. Looking for a boost in the bedroom? Hims is here to help with personalized ED treatment options, and it's all online. When your car breaks down, you take it to a mechanic with no hesitation. You need it, and it's not something most guys can fix themselves. Thankfully, through Hims, you can get access to personalized ED treatment without stepping outside your door. Men, life is stressful, and you have plenty to worry about without adding performance in the bedroom to your list. Hims is changing men's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable treatments from the comfort of your couch. Hims provides access to a range of doctor-trusted treatments like chewable hard mints and Viagra and Cialis, and their generics for up to 95% cheaper. Just answer a series of questions on their site, and a medical provider will determine the right treatment option. If prescribed, your medication ships directly to you for free. No insurance is needed, and one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care. With hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, Hims can help you find the ED option that works for you. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/cold. That's HIMS.com/cold for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/cold. The products mentioned are chewable, compounded products which are not approved or verified for safety or effectiveness by the FDA. Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan. So check it out. So January 20th, that was 10 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump was inaugurated as the 47th president of the United States of America. Doc, do you know how crazy these last 10 days have been since he's been in office, bro?
It's been some, bro. I feel like we on some. It's pretty gangster. I guess that's the best way I could put it, bro.
He is not fucking around, bro. He is absolutely not fucking around. And people are mad. And I want everyone to understand this. Fuck what you believe in, left, right, whatever. You know, technically, yeah, I'm a Republican, but I kind of stand in the middle always. I will call the right out on something. I'll call the left out on something. Look, it says a lot when this man had 34 felonies, 2 or 3 convictions, got arrested, all this other shit. All that, public information, known, all that. And America still voted for him over the other candidate. That right there says a lot, bro. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, that says a lot because a lot of Democrats voted for him too. You know what I mean? So he came in office. You know, he's deporting people. You see Selena Gomez is on her page crying, I'm so sorry. I can't help you, this and that. Bitch, the fuck is you talking about? You worth 100 mil and you crying like, go out and do something about it if you can't. Like, it just was so... She just, like, some people are tripping, like, and again, dog, I'm not with, you know, like, look, dog, we came here as immigrants here and there. You know, you do shit the right way, you do shit the wrong way. Look, man, they talking about cutting trillions off of debt and everything else. And why the fuck are we sending money to other places, dog? Like, you know what trips me out is you see all these motherfuckers claiming, you know, wearing scarves and shit and being like, free Palestine. But yet, you know how deep I ride with the Mexicans. You got 30,000, 40,000 Mexicans deported, and I don't see no motherfuckers riding for them the same way they was riding for Palestine. And a lot of these motherfuckers, dog, look, there are a lot of Muslims in the world, okay? Some of the most in the world, but I ain't met that many Palestinians. I know some, but it's way more Mexicans here in LA and Texas. And the deportations happen in Texas and in LA, you know, California. I don't see motherfuckers riding for Mexicans the same way they was riding for them shits. That's just weird to me.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, Trump, he ain't fucking around. You know,
he not. And you see, he was I think he was on X talking about the whole situation in DC too with the plane and the helicopter. He just like, this ain't no excuse. Basically, this is a whole crock of shit. You know what I mean? Like, why was nobody warned? Why ain't nobody, bro? Like, he's just like calling it out. Like, I'm like, yo, this is some real shit right here, bro. Like, this is wild. This fool got time to sit here and run the world and still talking shit. Like,
this is what cracks me up. He don't get no sleep, bro. This motherfucker works on 4 or 5 hours. Like me, I work on 4 or 5 hours. Although, I'll be honest, the last 3 days, I've been taking naps like a motherfucker. I've been getting between 3 to 5 at night, but then I get another 3 hours in the daytime. I've been taking like 2 naps. I'll take one in the morning if I got to get something. But I got to get back in my grind. You know, I had a crazy week. But the president, dog, he'll be when he's tweeting at 12:30 at midnight, and I'm talking about, you know, East Coast time. He'll be tweeting at 1 a.m. I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker ain't fucking around, bro.
He probably, you know what's crazy, bro? He probably like, so, you know, shout out to Jay Prince Sr., bro. I was able to like spend a whole day with him one time and really just see how he works throughout the day, bro. He takes like 4 naps throughout the day, like hour and a half, 2 hour naps. You know what I mean? Breaks it down like that. And that's how he goes through his day, bro. That's probably how Trump doing it. You know what I mean? Like cutting out through the day, hour and a half. You know what I mean? Hour and a half, like 4 or 5 times. You know what I mean? Like,
well, this is the crazy thing, Doug. I got to talk about something very controversial right now, and it kind of fucks with me, right? Like it would suck if there was a famous Korean man who did a lot for Korean rights, and we had a holiday. We looked at him as, you know, a very, not just a powerful figure, but like, dog, you see Trump just said, fuck this. I am unsealing the JFK files, the Robert Kennedy RFK files, the MLK files, right? And like whatever you knew in history was pretty much all lies. Now, I watched the JFK movie that Oliver Stone did. That was 3.5 hours long. There was all kinds of crazy shit in that movie. And, I know JFK was a wild boy and whatever. But then it's like, you got the people who they think killed him. And then they're showing footage of different stuff. And now all this shit's coming out. So like in the next 60 days, you're going to see a lot more things. But there was something that I never knew. And I don't know if you knew this either, dog. And this is a big thing, bro. And I'm being dead ass serious, bro. Did you know anything about MLK's real life?
What do you mean as far as real life?
Like, okay,
I know just whatever I've read, you know what I mean?
Okay, what have you read about him? Just think of, when you think of MLK, what do you think?
The only thing I know is just basically, how he's just been, voicing for the rights for the people, and things like that.
Okay, bro. So there's some things that Cat Williams had talked about. There's some things that Charleston White, who I don't like Charleston White, but he's read some information, right? He's a little smarter than people think he is, but he's not as smart as people think he is, or I think he thinks he is. And, some files were let go. Now, there was 5 million pages of sealed documents. I could be wrong by a ridiculous amount. If there's 1,000 pages, that's ridiculous. But it's like way, way more past that. Okay, so I'm just going to read a couple government files that were leaked from the CIA and FBI. Okay, King's mistress. It was learned in February 1968 from a very responsible Los Angeles individual in a position to know that King had been having an illicit love affair with the wife of a prominent Negro dentist in Los Angeles, California since 1962. He believes King fathered a baby girl born to this woman in as much as her husband is allegedly sterile. The child resembles King to a great degree, and King contributes to the support of his child. He calls this woman every Wednesday and frequently meets her with her in various cities throughout the country. The individual who reported this himself is a prominent Negro who is related by law to King's mistress. He advised he has known King since 1960 and refers to him as a hypocrite. He also reported that King is having illicit love affairs with 3 other women, one of whom is Joan Baez, a nationally known folk singer. The prominent Negro who furnished the information said he was appalled that the man of King's low character could cause so much trouble for both Negroes and the government. As can be seen from the above, it is a fact that King not only regularly indulges in adulterous acts, but enjoys the abnormal by engaging in group sexual orgies. Next part, King's historical aspect. These facts about the Nobel Peace Prize winner makes his remarks seem incongruous when he replied after winning this cherished award. History has thrust me into this position. It would both be immoral and a sign of ingratitude if I did not face my moral responsibility to do what I can in the civil rights struggle. Okay. In early March 1968, Leveson was continuing his efforts to raise funds for the Washington Spring Project. He was quite pleased with his current results and notified Clarence Jones that he had sent out a mailing to 80,000 individuals who have contributed to King's organization in the past 2 years, soliciting funds. Leveson remarked that the returns were running ahead of last year's response, with $15,000 being received in one day. Next part, King's personal conduct. With the funds that he had received from the Ford Foundation, King held the first of 2 workshops in Miami, Florida in February 1968 to train Negro ministers in urban leadership. One Negro minister in attendance later expressed his disgust with the behind-the-scene drinking, fornication, and homosexuality that went on at the conference. Several Negro and white prostitutes were brought in from the Miami area. An all-night sex orgy was held with these prostitutes and some of the delegates in attendance. One room had a large table in it, which was filled with whiskey. The 2 Negro prostitutes were paid $50 to put on a sex show for the entertainment of guests. A variety of sex acts deviating from from the normal were observed. Now, previous sexual experiences. It's the last part of the notes that I got. This activity is not new to King and his associates. As early as January 1964, King engaged in another 2-day drunken sex orgy in Washington, D.C. Many of those present engaged in sexual acts, natural as well as unnatural, for the entertainment of onlookers. When one of the females shied away from engaging in an unnatural act, King and the other males present discussed how she was to be taught and initiated in this respect. Throughout the ensuing years and until this date, King has continued to carry on his sexual aberrations secretly while holding himself out to a public view of a moral leader of religious conviction. Dog, tell me how you feel about hearing them CIA files.
I guess the best way to describe it is just like, it's just mixed feelings. You know, it's just like, we're reading something that is supposedly written. Like, how do we know if it's true? And you know what I mean? Not to even try to question, you know what I mean? Like, and you know, like I learned this at an early age when people used to say like history, right? It's his story. It's basically a story for whoever writes it and however it might be. So it's just like, you know, for me, it's like growing up, reading about this person, the things that they fought for and represent, speaking for the people, things like that. You know what I mean? And I look at that person as that, you know, I hold them to that type of degree. To hear these type of things, it's just like, damn, you know, what the fuck? But then at the same time, it makes me question being the person I am. It's just like, you don't know what to believe, bro. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, it's just like, and it's just at the same time, it's like, okay, is anybody perfect? No. Yeah, some of the things sound fucked up. At the end of the day, it sounded like the dude was just a freak. He had his own little freaking, like he had his own little, you know, his little, what's the word? You know, his little fetishes or whatever it be. Like, it's fucked up. You know what I mean? It's just like, what is the purpose of all this coming out now? What is, you know, it's just...
Okay, hold on.
You know, for me, it just raised too many questions, bro.
Let me ask you a question, Doug. Okay. These are sealed files that the CIA and the FBI had. Jimmy, be honest. Have you ever met a celebrity that, or a public figure that people hire? It could even be a pastor, a minister in the church, someone people well respected that you knew behind closed doors this motherfucker was doing dirt. But, you know, he's a good dude, whatever, he's solid, but he had his little vices. Have you ever come across anyone like that in your life? Yeah,
I have. You know, I feel like, bro, like, and you know, this is my opinion. I just feel like everybody got skeletons in their closet. You know, however they choose to justify what they did. You know, like, and whether it be like their moral code or whatever it is they felt at the time they needed to do what they got to do, someone's going to see the bad out of it and try to make it bigger than what it is, or people are going to try to highlight that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, it's man, it's just, look, you know, it's fucked up to read these things and hear it.
That shit really fucked me up because I've always respected Martin Luther King. Now I can't just sit here and read one thing and say that's what it is, and the man is dead. He can't defend himself. The family, you know, it asked Trump, please, if before you, you know, unseal these files, as the family, can we read them, this, that, and the third? And Trump's probably be like, look, you guys could get them, but I mean, there's so much shit. We coming out with some shit. They could be ready, whatever. I don't fucking know, bro. But it's crazy because there are a lot of people. Look at Diddy. There are a lot of people who thought that Diddy was a really good person. He was a philanthropist. He was, you know, donated a charity here and there. Yeah, he likes to party here and there. But they didn't know to what extent of a freak he was. You feel me? Now, you think about anyone. It could be Denzel, it could be anybody. I'm not going to speak on people that don't have their business out there already. But I'm going to go back to my father. As much as I resented my father through most of my life, I'll say this. I don't think my father ever lied to me. Not that I know of. I don't think I remember ever my dad ever cheating on my mom. I don't think my dad was ever one to ever try to break the law. I ain't talking about going 65 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour freeway zone. I'm talking about like, I've never seen my dad steal. You know what I'm saying? My dad never cheated. I don't know if I said this again, but never cheated on my mom, not like that. But my dad whooped my mom's ass. My dad whooped my ass. My dad whipped my brother's ass. My dad whooped my sister's ass. So like that was his thing, right? And that was normal in Korean culture. But as far as like some of the people I know on that side, like I know them. They're just not steal. You know, they don't steal. They don't lie. They're very good in those ways. But then at the same time, you got people who might cheat the IRS. They might go get a Sprite from using the water cup at fucking Chipotle or whatever the fuck it may be. But yet when it comes to, you know, beating or hitting, that shit's 10 times worse than anything. You know, everyone has like a scale of what they think is all right, no, you just pass the threshold. That shit, that's where I draw the line.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's motherfuckers I know that are good people. They go to church, whatever the fuck they may be. They take care of their mom. They don't cheat on their girl here and there, but then they go do coke behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone got their shit.
Everybody got their vices, man. Everybody got their vices.
But just to hear, dog, side chick, homosexuality, coke, prostitutes, dog, that shit just got me. I can't wait for this shit to get released because this shit got me fucked.
You know, like, yeah, like the side chick, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, shit happens, whatever it be, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, but when it gets into like all that stuff, it gets a little crazy. You know what I mean? And it's just like I said, man, it's just like that's somebody's report, you know what I mean? And it's crazy, bro. I just feel like it's crazy. We live, you know what I mean? It's just like for example, when they decided to release the UFO files, bro. Like, what the fuck, like, bro?
I want to see the shit.
Like, yeah, we got time. Let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, so what's up? Let's talk about some golf, bro. You know what I mean? Because you know I'm steady on it every week. You know what I mean? Me and my little junior, Jimmy Jr. We get into it, and you know, I see you just played the little pro-am. You know what I mean? You getting it. Like, I ain't playing it every day like you. You know what I'm saying? But what's going on, bro?
Well, first off, dog, your boy Dalt, young Dalt, just texted me. He saw that we coming out to H-Town.
Young Dalt.
So guys, bro, listen, man. I'm spending Valentine's Day in Houston. I'm gonna be out in the H. JimmyBoi right now is setting up a very big, possibly our biggest podcast ever. And I think we got 1 million downloads on a few of my Behind the Baller episodes. We've had some big episodes. Cold as Ice is still, you know, getting its feet. We just finding our way right now. This will be the biggest show we ever did for sure. So Jimmy gonna be out there. We're gonna figure something out for Valentine's Day. Maybe do a couples date and then get some golf out there. But yeah, so yeah, dog, I was practicing for like 5-6 weeks getting ready for the Farmers Open at Torrey Pines in San Diego. Before we even get started on that, I got to give a big shout out to the Alila Marea. Jimmy, have you ever heard of the Alila Resort before?
Mm-mm.
There's only 3 in the USA. Okay, have you ever heard of Amman? There's Amangiri, there's Amanpalu. You heard of the Amman Tokyo? AMAN?
Yeah.
So that's like the only real 6-star hotel. Like there's Bulgari and Amman. I think those are like there's a couple, but like there's very few 6-star level luxury hotels. The Alila is one of them, and they got one in San Diego and Encinitas called the Alila Marea. Got to give a big shout out to the Alila Marea. They took care of me. I stayed in a motherfucking unbelievable suite. Dog, they 350 square foot basic room with the view of the fucking trash can is $850 a night. I had an oceanfront suite. Me and my girl was out there celebrating the birthday. Be there early. I was getting fitted. Shout out to TaylorMade. By the way, guys, the QI35 is out now. Go get it. The TaylorMade QI35, brand new driver. It is forgiving. It goes further. All that. But yeah, as I was at TaylorMade, shout out to the guys at Arrowwood. Got a little practice round before that. I shot 4 over, so it was like a 76, 77. Couldn't finish the last hole because it was sunset. So I get to Farmers, and a lot of the stars got withdrawals. They withdrew from the tournament because they got sick. So it's kind of an unfortunate situation. But I got paired up with this guy named Andrew Novak and Taylor Pendrith. And Andrew Novak actually ended up he placed 3rd in the Farmers Open. It's crazy because he was at first. He was leading the tournament for a little bit from Georgia. Good dude. Taylor's from Canada. So those are the 2 pros I played with. We placed 7th out of 24 teams. So we played well. And the best part about it was, as far as that tournament goes, it was the best I played as a golfer. I think I got really lucky the first year when I won with John Rahm, but it was the best I played as a golfer, and I saw the growth. And my team consisted of this girl named Hayden, this guy Wells Adams, who's a famous actor. His wife is Sarah Hyland, she's really famous from Modern Family. And this other girl, Alyssa something, she's a golf influencer. But, Alfonso Ribeiro was there, Anthony Mackie, a bunch of other little celebrities. But it was cool. It was dope, right? There's only another year or 2 left. And I did well, bro. It was good. The golf game, I'm playing the best golf of my life. I'm waiting on my dream. Anyone listening, my dream is to play the AT&T Pro-Am, which is going on right now. The AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is my dream, one day to play it, hopefully. And then the Lake Tahoe Celebrity Pro-Am, which I can't wait to play that one day. But I'm still waiting to hear if I'm going to Arizona next week for the waste management. We'll see. But yeah, the golf game's good. I can't wait to get to Texas and me, you, and Dalt get it in. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
No,
that should be dope, bro.
I'm ready to bring my debut, you know what I'm saying, for the Wash Lord. You know what I mean? I'm a
Oh yeah, man.
debut
May
the
12th, guys.
Jizzant, you know what I'm saying? The Jizzant.
Yep. May 12th, we are getting it in at the motherfucking Trump National Golf Course. We might have, hey, Trump might be there. You never know, guys. You never know. I got a question for you, Jimmy, and this is going to be the funniest shit. Hold on. I have to send you this first, okay? I have to send you a video, and I need you to watch this for real, okay? And I just want your opinion truthfully. I don't want you to play with me, okay? I'm going to send this to you in real time, okay?
Okay.
And as soon as you get it, I want you to watch this for real. Watch the whole thing, okay?
Okay.
It should be going through. Let me see. All right, it's sent. Okay. Please watch that entire video, dog. All right, dog. Jimmy, keep it a buck, fam. Jimmy, would you smash that girl?
Hey man, I'd like to. I would like to get to know her.
No,
let's
Jimmy. Let's just say seriously. Let's say she was a really cool girl, dog. Just keep it a buck, dog. Or you think
hey,
that just,
bro, I'd say it like this, man. It's gonna go down like syndrome. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, bro. So you couldn't have sex with a girl who had Down syndrome. You don't think? If she was super cool.
I think anything's possible. You know what I'm saying? Anything is possible. But I believe that's AI. I believe that's AI though, bro. That's gotta be AI.
All right. Let me keep it a buck. So TikTok has a Down syndrome filter now. Why? I don't know. Once I found out how to use that motherfucker, I'm about to use that shit. That shit is crazy, bro. But
they not getting canceled for that? We living in a new era. Okay.
Yeah, dog, shit crazy, bro. Hey, some of this AI shit done gone crazy. Have you seen that AI video of Diddy and LeBron in jail together kissing?
Yes.
Oh my God.
That shit wild.
This shit is crazy. Oh,
speaking
of
AI is getting out of hand, man. For
speaking
real.
of shit, it's only 2 weeks away, bro. Do you have a place, if we need to go to a nice dinner, do you have a spot we can go to in Houston for Valentine's Day?
Yeah. I got a couple spots, bro.
For sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you used to Mastro, so you probably don't want to do Mastros. We could do other stuff, you know what I mean? But
I mean, whatever, dog. I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? My girl, she's pretty chill. She don't give a fuck. Just as long as it's a nice little spot. I don't want to be around no hood shit. I don't want to be on no idiots. I don't want to be on no, I'd rather be around, I want to be around some affluent, opulent type motherfuckers.
Yeah, you know, we're going to do what it do, you know what I'm saying? You get to meet my Valentine, too.
What's his name? What's his name, bro?
We gonna keep it, you know, confidential right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Like, all right.
You know, we gonna yeah.
All right, man.
Definitely.
If it's the homie Andrew, dog, I'm gonna be pissed off, bro.
Mazal Mal. It's Mazal Mal now. Don't call him Andrew no more. It's Mazal Mal.
All right, so hey, the last thing I want to talk about, bro. Who you got in the Super Bowl prediction for next week? We got the Chiefs versus the Eagles. Who you think will win?
Oh man.
Or who you think will win? Who you rooting for? Two different things.
Who I think gonna win, man? The underdog's basically the Eagles, right? Eagles gonna be the underdog.
So the Eagles are 1.5 point underdog. It's real close.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm rooting for the Eagles, bro.
So am I.
I'm rooting for the Eagles.
I want Gillian Wallow. I want Gillian Wallow to go crazy. I want the Eagles to win. No offense. Look at dog. Look. Travis Kelce is my boy. Look, they're trying to be the first team in NFL history to three-peat. But Nah, man, I done seen enough of them motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying? and if it was a Seahawks, you know, I would be different. If it was a Texas, you wanted to see a three-peat, but keep it a buck, bro. Who you think's gonna win, though?
I wouldn't be surprised if they do three-peat, bro.
Okay, now let me ask you something. You seen what's been trending a lot, right, on Twitter and everything? The hashtag rigged referees. Every single Chiefs game throughout this playoffs has had those hashtags in the top 10. Yeah. Have you seen some of these suspect ass calls against the Chiefs that are going their way?
I saw one. I think I saw one or two.
Did you see the Josh Allen going into getting that first down, that quarterback sneak? Did you see that or no?
I didn't see that one.
Dog, man. First of all, okay, I can't believe you didn't see that, dog. There's a bunch of suspect shit. Do you think the NFL is rigging this shit for the Chiefs because of Taylor Swift and because of all that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I wouldn't put it past anything, bro. And honestly, you know, it's whatever sells, bro. You know what I mean? They got Taylor on that side, bro. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, it's like the perfect love story. You know what I'm saying? You know, got with Taylor, hit the three-peat. You know what I'm saying? Settled down, wiped her, booed her up, had kids, everything. You know what I'm saying? The great American family.
Yeah, man. It's just bullshit, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, you know, I know New Orleans is going to be lit, bro. That shit's going to be crazy, dog.
I will tell you this, though, bro. Speaking of Gilly and Wallow, man, I'm excited to see the reaction, whether they win or lose with Gilly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he going to put on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, yeah, for sure. I love Gilly. That's my dog, man. Yeah, so we got some big shit coming up, man. Oh, by the way, you know, you see, so it's in New Orleans, Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do a little small little party here, probably like 10 people, real small, just because the kids, you know, London Rider, they watching football now. Did you see that Popeyes did a collaboration with Don Julio?
Yeah, I seen that.
So you see, you got to be 18 and over to get the meal because the sandwich has tequila in it. And then they got this shit. I think they dropped the ball on one thing. Because one of the drinks that I mistakenly had drank at Popeyes is they frozen lemonade. They frozen lemonade, the mango lemonade. Bro, if they had put 1942 in that frozen lemonade, bro, I would have bought the fuck out of that drink.
I think they made it that way because it's a mocktail, right? I read it was a mocktail.
Yeah, but they got some shit.
But that's what I'm saying. I think they made it that way for you to just add that 42 in there. You know what I'm saying? Or that 70.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah.
I didn't think about that.
We should, grab a couple of them cups and then get the little slushy maker, the Ninja slushy maker, pour it up in there to keep it slushing. Add that 42. That's the perfect drink for the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Well, listen, guys. That's going to be it for today's episode. We do have some jewelry talk we got coming on. As I said, we got a special guest coming in Houston. We working on that right now. I got my man Jason of Beverly Hills about to get on here. I know your boy Vobara has been hitting me up a lot. I know we got to get Greg Yuna on here. We'll get Trax on here. We're going to get a lot of jewelers on here. I'll reach out to Elliot. I'll reach out to, what are they, Jewelry Unlimited? Is that what they called in Atlanta?
Mm-hmm. Waffy.
I don't know what the dude's name is. And then there's a couple other people. We'll get them on the show. We'll talk about shit. And I'm getting back into my jewelry dip, you know what I'm saying, and all that. And, more things to come, man. Guys, man, we about to really, sorry it's only audio only this week, but we going through, we got new sponsors. We got new things. We're really about to build this show up. We're going to have a guest once a month. That's a promise from me and Jimmy. And we'll get this shit popping. Can't wait to see you guys in Houston. And, man, let's get it in, guys.
Action packed. Let's do
it.
Hey,
guys. Hold the fuck up. You thought it was over? It's not. Hit the subscribe button. Look, every single week, no matter the haters don't like to see it, we are always in the top 200 charts. We're going to be back. We're going to get back in the top 100. We're going to get back in the top 50. We'll get back in the top 10. It's going to happen. We're going to have some big shit popping. Again, we're going to be doing some more giveaways and things. Jimmy, is there anything else you want to say before we sign off?
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited to really, hit these streets and really do what we do, man. Yeah, and everybody that's been riding with us even before I jumped on and before Cold as Ice, man. Y'all, everything that y'all been waiting for, man. Like, ooh, man, you know what I mean? It's gonna be loose like a goose, baby. And we're gonna do what it do.
There it is.
Everything y'all been waiting for. I just can't wait. I really can't wait. I wish I could tell it to y'all, but I'll show you before, and I show you better than I could tell you. So we gonna do what it do, man.
All right, guys, that's another episode of Cold as Ice. I love y'all. We'll see you back next Friday. Peace.
Yes, sir.
This lifestyle we live, man, it's cold, it's ice. We took a chance to fall, now we set the price.